anything.
The webinar is now live. They just opened it up.
Thank you. Okay.
Now we have attendees. Yep, we have one person.
Oh, great. Wonderful.
Hi, Isaac.
Dude.
Hi,
Okay, so
Matthew.
people
All
are
right,
now.
let me just
Hi, Ava.
welcome them and welcome to the New Jersey Virtual College Exploration. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon. We are very fortunate to have a wonderful panel from the University of Tampa to speak with you. A little housekeeping regulations. Number one, our session will start at 3 and last till about 3:30. At that time, you will be able to Q&A with our panelists, which will be very, very interesting and exciting, and I know you'll enjoy it very much. This entire program is recorded, and you can see the recordings of all the sessions at the New Jersey ACAC website throughout the week. At this time, I want to turn it over to the best admissions counselor from the University of Tampa, Stacy. Take it away.
Thank you, Mariana. Good evening, New Jersey. My name is Stacy Fonseca, and I'm the Director of Enrollment Management here at the university. I'm going to start off tonight with 2 short videos. The first short video shows you a little bit about the University of Tampa, but it also kind of gives you a few shots of the Tampa Bay area. And then for those of you who haven't had a chance to visit yet, we're going to take you on a short tour. Then after that, we're going to do a short information session, but I think you hear a lot from admissions counselors, so I want you to hear from our students. And then maybe a few slides from me, and then we're going to open it up to your questions. So without further ado, let's get to that little preview. I'm going to share a screen. Now, I am not the most tech-savvy person, so please forgive any glitches here.
Just another ordinary day at UT.
Welcome to the University of Tampa. My name is Tucker Whitman and I'm a junior marketing major here at UT. Today we're going to look at some of the highlights of our beautiful Riverside campus here in downtown Tampa. We'll start at Plan Hall. This historic building was opened in 1891 as the Tampa Bay Hotel and now serves as the main academic building here at UT, with 4 floors of classrooms as well as faculty and administrative offices. Next up, the Vaughn Center, the hub of campus life and activities. This multi-purpose building includes the campus bookstore, our primary cafeteria plus an additional food court, a theater, as well as offices and meeting rooms for student organizations. The Vaughn Center is also one of UT's residence halls, providing 5 floors of student rooms. Morsani Hall is another residence hall here at UT. In addition to housing approximately 450 students, this building offers another selection of eateries as well as a small grocery store. Now let's check out the Sykes College of Business. This academic building houses classrooms and faculty offices for UT's undergrad and graduate business students. This building also has a real-time stock trading room. Right next door is the Sykes Chapel for Faith and Values. This gorgeous interfaith chapel features a large main hall complete with a massive pipe organ, as well as meditation rooms and meeting rooms. Student healthcare is a major priority for us here at UT. The Dickey Health and Wellness Center is accessible to all students and provides high-quality services including basic medical care, counseling, and wellness programs. On the east side of campus, you'll find the McDonald-Kelsey Library. Here, students can learn from a large collection of books, periodicals, and digital databases. They can also take advantage of our numerous study rooms and computers. The Academic Success Center is another great resource for students. This is your one-stop shop for academic advising, coaching, and tutoring services. Whether you're a seasoned athlete or just want to shoot some hoops, the athletic facilities here at UT are hard to beat. The Bob Martinez Athletic Center includes a large gymnasium, a weight room, and training facilities. In addition, the campus features an aquatic center open year-round, 6 tennis courts, baseball and softball fields, a 1,500-seat stadium, as well as a lacrosse field and intramural complex. Need a break from studying? Head to Falk Theater and catch a play. This 1,000-seat historic theater serves as a home for all major performances made by UT's Department of Speech, Theater and Dance, as well as special guests. This is one of UT's newest facilities, the Innovation and Collaboration Building. Here you will find UT's very own Starbucks. In addition, classrooms, cybersecurity labs, study lounges, and the Loth Entrepreneurship Center, designed for student entrepreneurs to launch their startups. Thanks for joining me today. If you enjoyed this video tour of UT, we'd love to give you one in person. For more information or to schedule a campus visit, go to ut.edu.
There we go. So in case you're not aware, the University of Tampa is located in Tampa, Florida, which is on the west coast of the state, about halfway down. The Tampa Bay area actually takes in 3 cities. It's Tampa, Clearwater, and St. Pete. And it's known for its beautiful beaches. And I'm going to hand it over to Kevin now.
Hi everyone, my name is Kevin. I'm a grad student at the University of Tampa studying my MS in finance. I also did graduate from there earlier this summer, so I've been here for 4 years. So yeah, just gonna give you some important info about a few things here. So yeah, one of the best things that we do have kind of in the Tampa area is kind of access to all these different major sports. You know, the Tampa Bay Bucks, the Tampa Bay Lightning, who just won the Stanley Cup, Tampa Bay Rays. Also, it's kind of like a very active city, a lot of things to do because of the fact that we are in the heart of downtown Tampa, also right by the river. So it is a pretty scenic setting and all of those sorts of things. So it is something we kind of get to do in our free time, and we certainly enjoy it quite a bit. If you could go to the next slide, please, Stacy. Or Marianne, whoever has the slides. Thank you. So now, in terms of what to expect when you do come to campus, we are certainly an urban environment with the campus feel, meaning, of course, we are in the heart of downtown Tampa, but when you are on campus, it is certainly self-contained, about 105 acres and about 9,600 students from all over the world. So all 50 states are represented in the student body, kind of saying Massachusetts to Madagascar. I am actually an international student myself from Mozambique, so I'm about like 8,000 miles away from home. So, you know, coming to UT, you can expect to be with students from all over the world. In terms of the class setting, definitely a huge perk at UT are the smaller classroom sizes as a medium-sized institution, with the average class size around 22 students, and that 1:17 faculty to student ratio is also super helpful in terms of the learning experience we get, with all teachers having office hours as part of a requirement, and we're learning from the best individuals in the field. You know, 90% of faculty have their PhD or terminal degree equivalent, and in addition to that, we have easy access to them. Always reach out with career guidance and stuff like that. Now, obviously, we are a versatile institution with over 200 areas of study, so it is no matter what your kind of field of interest is, you can rest assured that UT has something that you can propel in for sure. So these are some of the things you can expect when you come to UT, and I'll hand it off to Lindsay to talk about the labs and field experience.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Forrest. I'm actually from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. I'm a senior here at UT studying allied health, and my minor is psychology. So I'll talk to you a little bit about our labs, field experience, and experiential learning. So if you look on the left, the two left pictures, you'll actually be able to see an example of our experiential learning. It's our marine science facility. So there we have wet labs, dry labs, holding tanks. We have 4 boats and a preserve and a large research vessel in the Gulf of Mexico. And we do have access to the Tampa Bay, which is only a few minutes from campus. And on the right, you'll be able to see our clinical setting at campus. So it's our new clinical labs in our new health science building. And our nursing students also have access to Tampa General Hospital and have a 100% pass rate on the NCLEX. And these next 2 examples, or 3 examples, we have our Fab Lab, which is in the lower left corner. So we have 3D printers, computer numerical control routers, large format printers, and vinyl cutters. And above that, we have our Financial Trading Center. So this allows for our finance students to have real-time trading experience using the Bloomberg trading and funding provided by Tico Energy. And we also, for our communication majors, use a radio and TV service on campus, and we have a black box theater, as well as nearby news companies such as ABC, NBC, Fox, and the Weather Channel, and they offer internships and hands-on learning experiences. And I'll hand it over to Joe for internships.
Good afternoon, guys. My name is Joe Torelli from Long Island, New York. I'm a sophomore here at UT. I'm an international business and management major, and I have a minor in leadership. Today, we're going to briefly talk about internships. Internships are extremely encouraged within your 4 years here at UT, as it's just a good way to diversify your portfolio and also differentiate yourself from other applicants when it comes time to apply for a job. And being, as you see in the background over here, there is UT, that big brick building, and in the back, you see a Downtown Tampa. It's a pretty moderate-sized city, and having all those big corporations in Downtown Tampa open up a whole bunch of doors and opportunities for internships that are only a walk away, where not many college campuses have that luxury of having, again, that Tampa downtown city right there. Hit the slide. Study abroad, we have 3 awesome study abroad options. So for all you guys who grew up with Sweet Life of Zach and Cody, we have something that is super similar to that. We call it semester at sea. Literally, you'll be on a cruise ship, and you guys will study during the day, during the night, and then dock at a whole bunch of different countries, being able to explore those countries while having the experience of education alongside that. Our second one, we call it the travel course, where it's really cool sort of perspective into how you learn. For example, if I want to learn about the Colosseum, or I'm going to do ancient Italian or Roman history, I'll learn about the Colosseum the entire semester in the classroom with my professor. And at the end of the semester, or during a respective break, you will then head over to the Colosseum or Europe or Italy and see what exactly you learned about in the classroom, hands-on in that actual country. And then our final one is we have an amazing hard-working study abroad team and office at UT. And with that being said, they will help guide you to a college where we will accept their credits. So you can go wherever we do accept a college's credits throughout the world. Just make sure, again, they do accept our credit, or we accept their credits, so you don't go there needlessly. Sort of our tagline at UT is love where you live and you learn, right? Being a college, it's not just like high school where you go there, from 9 to 5, or the majority of you will be living here on campus, and UT does a great job making sure that it doesn't just feel like institutions, doesn't just feel like a school, but it really does feel like home. And I know I can speak from experience that it truly is home for me. We have everything from great amenities to great restaurants to a whole bunch of clubs and organizations that I think we'll touch upon a little bit later that really differentiate this place, again, just from being school and from being a place where you learn and you live and you are happy to be at. We have everything from weight rooms to theater programs. So no matter what you're doing throughout the day, the campus is constantly engaging you to make this place feel like it is your true home. A couple key points we want to touch upon is that first-year students are prioritized to receive on-campus housing. We have a whole bunch of amazing freshman dorms that pretty much throw out all the other college campus dorms. They're absolutely beautiful. We'll touch upon that a little bit. What's really nice is that our deposit for housing is fully refundable. So just make sure you get it in by May 1st. It doesn't hurt to have it in. You can't lose it, so you might as well get it in. And if UT is not the place for you guys, don't worry, you will get that money back. But again, please make sure you get it in, because a lot of our housing is first come, first serve, almost like a lottery system. So once you get your ticket in, you'll have a better chance of getting your desired dorm. No freshman vehicles on campus. So the guys who know that you guys just got your car, you're so excited to drive, don't worry. Unfortunately, you can't have your car on campus, but on the top left, we have the Downtowner. It's pretty much a free Uber system. You order from your phone and they'll take you anywhere in the downtown area. We are bikes free to rent. Just use your ID card at our gym. We have the water taxi. It's pretty much what it is. It's a taxi that's on the water. And it's right there to the fact that we have the river right behind us. And we have Zipcar. Zipcar is you get to rent a car. A nice benefit is that you don't have to be 25 like other companies to rent the car. 18, just make sure you have a pretty clean driving record and you can rent the car. And we have, I believe, 3 or 4 of those cars on campus for you guys to rent. Here are some of our, or here are all of our freshman dorms. We have, we're gonna start from the top left and go across to the right. That's Vaughn Center. Then we have the Boathouse, beautiful view of the water. That's an option for you guys. Then we have McKay. McKay is our honors dorm. You get, again, a beautiful Jack and Jill style for all of our dorms, all our Jack and Jill style. You have a beautiful view of the river from McKay Hall. We have Austin Hall, Smiley Hall, and Morisani Hall. You're never gonna have more than 6 people per dorm room, and some of the dorms also do include a beautifully sized community room. So again, all of our dorms are extremely spacious and beautiful with the latest amenities for you guys. Here's some of the examples of the dorms that we have here on campus. You see, is a Jack and Jill style. We'll have 2 beds on the top left. It'll be separated by a bathroom, and we'll have 2 more bedrooms. Everything you do see here does come with the dorm room. I'm gonna pass it on to Mariana. Thank you, guys.
Hi everyone, my name is Mariana. I'm from Argentina and I'm a junior this year at UT, majoring in sociology with a double minor in criminology and psychology. Something amazing about UT, and it's actually one of my favorite spots on campus, is a beautiful gym. This gym has 2 floors. In the first floor, you'll find over 200 cardio machines. And then in the second floor, we have more of the free weight styles for the guys that like to go and lift out all weights like Kevin does all the time. But if you go to the next slide, you'll get to see how the gym looks from the inside. Besides having all the equipment, we also offer more than 50 different classes throughout the week. Anywhere from cycling, yoga, Zumba. Zumba is my favorite one. So if you guys come to UT and you go to the Zumba classes, you'll definitely see me. So those are awesome things that you get to do at UT. The gym comes already including your tuition. The only time that you'll need to pay for the gym if you want a personal trainer. At UT also, we are very big on sports. We are NCAA second division school. We are Sunshine State Championships. But also, if you're wanting to play sport, but you don't want to play in a college level, we do have intramurals and clubs that you're more than welcome to join. If you go to the next slide, you'll get to see some of the facilities that we have around campus for all the sporting, whether if you're in a college level athlete or you're a person, the club of intramurals, you'll get to have access to all these beautiful places. And that's just also an awesome way to get involved on campus to play intramurals and clubs if you don't want to play on a college level. I myself, I was part of the field hockey club, and it's just an awesome way just to get involved and meet more people here at UT. So I'll pass it over to Stacy so she can give you more information about the application process.
You're muted. You're muted.
Thank you, Kevin. We should let you tell them about your club sport experience. Kevin had a wonderful nickname, Hot Wheels, because he played indoor soccer and was on a scooter because of an injury. So
Club soccer.
Club soccer.
Outdoor, and I still play even after I hurt myself. So thanks.
But Hot Wheels, the nickname stuck with him.
Unfortunately.
Thank you for letting me know to unmute. So the application process. So some of the best news that has come out of COVID, and right now I feel like the only good news, because I really miss seeing student faces, is that the University of Tampa is test optional this year. And test optional has many different meanings in the college application process. And what we actually are is test blind. And what test blind means is that whether or not you submit your test scores, it will have absolutely no influence on your application, and more importantly, no influence on merit-based scholarships. So that's what the term test blind means at the University of Tampa. So Our application deadlines. The first application deadline is November 15th, and you'll receive an admissions decision by December 15th. And that is the best application deadline that you can meet, because shortly after that, we will start our wait list. It is non-committal, meaning you still have until May 1st to submit your admissions deposit and commit to UT. The next early action deadline, early action 2, is January 15th, and you'll receive a decision by February 15th. After that, we're regular decision. So I would encourage you to please try and meet the November 15th application deadline. When reviewing applications, we're looking at 3 different things. First, do you meet the admissions requirements? Second, do you meet the requirements for the honors program? We're going to be looking at your unweighted GPA, and if you have a 3.7 or higher, you would automatically be invited into the honors program. If you have a 3.5 and have taken at least 4 advanced placement classes or dual enrollment classes or have an IB diploma, we would invite you to join our honors program. And then the third thing that we'll look at is your ability to receive a merit-based scholarship. So the things that we're looking at for the application, what do you need to apply? You need your application, and the University of Tampa will accept the common application, the University of Tampa application, or the coalition app. Then we need your official high school transcript and an essay. And a lot of people will ask, what should the topic of my essay be? And I always tell them, anything where we can learn more about you as an incoming student. So don't worry too much about the topic. We just want to learn more about you. For transfer students, the only difference is that we'll need official transcripts from any college or university that you've attended. Now, one of the reasons that we have so many students coming from New Jersey, and last year in our freshman class, we had 265 students in our freshman class. And I think the reason for that is really affordability and value. Our cost for this year is $42,000, right around $42,500. And so affordability is a huge factor. And 97% of our students will receive need-based financial aid. On top of that, we offer very generous merit-based financial aid packages. And so if you're a student coming in with an unweighted GPA of a 3.0, you can expect to receive $4,000 a year in merit-based scholarship. If you have a 3.5 unweighted GPA, then you can expect to receive $11,000. And if you have a 4.0, you can expect to receive $18,000 per year in merit-based scholarship. That is before even submitting for need-based aid, which you can now do because the October 1st date has come and the FAFSA is now available. That's the free application for federal student aid. Now, to receive merit-based scholarship money, you do not need to apply for need-based aid, and you do not need to submit test scores. I want to stress that. So all you need to do to be considered for merit-based aid is apply to the University of Tampa and submit your official high school transcript and an essay along with your application. A couple of other things. When you're submitting your application, we are going to consider you for regular merit-based scholarships. However, there are certain majors in which we have departmental scholarships. Those you need to apply for separately. Those majors are life sciences, English and writing, performing arts, musical theater, music performance, and English and writing, political science. So if you're interested in any of those areas, there are additional scholarships available, and you can go to our website, ut.edu, and in the search, just type in departmental scholarships. Most of the deadlines are either February 1st or March 1st, so be sure to go on and look for those as soon as possible. We also offer military scholarships. So if you have the GI Bill or you have the Yellow Ribbon, please be sure to use those benefits because we're a military-friendly school. But the best way to make university affordable is to graduate in 4 years. get out and graduate and use career services while you're here so that you're working right after graduation. Our ultimate goal is to have you use career services and create a 4-year plan that has you in and out in 4 years. So I'm going to stop screen sharing and we're going to answer any questions that you might have. And please ask questions for the students as well. That's why they're here with us tonight. And it looks like we have our first question. If a student chooses to live on campus, can we live it alone, or is it mandatory to have a roommate? So when you submit your housing application, if you have any special needs requiring you to live alone, you should include that on your housing application. But we do save singles for students that have special medical needs requiring them to have a single. Other than that, it is typically pretty difficult to get a single as an incoming freshman. Let's see. Other questions? I don't know, are there any things that our students on the panel would like to share? I have another question that just came in. What branches of the military are at your schools? Any one of our students want to talk about the ROTC program?
So we offer Army in-house, and then the Navy ROTC and Air Force ROTC are offered in partnership with the University of South Florida. So that is what we offer in-house. We offer Army in-house.
Navy as well. Navy, Air Force.
Navy and Air Force are through USF. Yeah.
I would also add with the ROTC program, if you are granted the full 4-year scholarship, the University of Tampa will match your tuition scholarship and cover your room and board. So we have another question that just came in. What is the marine science, marine biology program like? And that's an interesting question. I'm not sure if any of the students on the panel have information on that they want to share, but if not, I can. Mariana, you want to hit that one?
Yeah, I'm not a marine biology student, but I do have a couple of friends that they are in that program, and they absolutely love it because they do get a lot of opportunities to do research and with the professor, so they get a lot of opportunities, you know, to work in one-on-one with actual professionals, and later on after graduation they include that in their resumes for whenever they're looking at jobs. So I do know that it's a very hands-on experience program. And they also have the marine biology field where students, they actually go, they get to take boats and do their research in the water. So definitely if you are interested in that program, again, I'm not a student, I'm not a marine biology student, but I always hear students very happy with that program.
I would just add, for students interested in the marine science program, we have an upcoming science day. So if you go to our website, look under visits, we have an online visit day coming up where our current students will be showcasing some of the research that they're working on. In addition to that, we are walking distance from the Florida Aquarium, where we have internships, as well as the Clearwater Aquarium. We have internships at Mote Marine Laboratories, as well as study abroad programs specifically for students in the marine sciences. Those study abroad programs are in Australia, Costa Rica, Belize, Galapagos Islands. They're literally all over the world. So our study abroad programs and internship programs are very specific to majors, and it's not just for marine science. Also, if you do have a particular interest in shark research and you're a fan of Animal Planet or Discovery Channel, you happen to watch Shark Week, you probably saw Dr. Dan Huber come up numerous times. Dr. Dan Huber happens to be on our faculty and publishes research under both his name and the student's name when he does that research. And so he does a lot of his research on sharks in captivity and how their spines become deformed. but he was on Shark Week because a great deal of his research is on why sharks attack. And so lesson to be learned here, never swim near a fishing pier. But if you have an interest on some of the research that he's done, very simply look up Dr. Dan Huber, Huber, and you'll learn a lot more about Dr. Huber, as well as the marine science program at the University of Tampa, and some of the research that both Dr. Huber and the students here are doing. So I hope that answers your question on some of our marine science program offerings. So here's an interesting question. A lot of students will ask, what is there to do on your campus? But this student has said, is there any point on campus where it isn't lively? What are weekends on campus like?
I mean, yeah, when it's finals seasons and we have a lot of tests and essays to do, campus can get pretty quiet. What are the things to do on the weekends? I mean, I think we kind of touched on it a bit because we're kind of the heart of downtown Tampa. You can literally just take a short walk into downtown, go experience some restaurants, bars and nightclubs are something that students like to do as well. And going out to the beach is pretty much the most popular thing, if I'm not mistaken, amongst UT students because it's like about 45 minutes from campus. So I have a couple of options. Kind of just depends on what your preferences are, really.
There's also a lot to do. I mean, everything's open on campus on the weekend. So your gym is open, the pool is open. So if you guys do want to get a workout or go for swimming, we do have those open as well. And then we also do have a whole bunch of organizations on campus that their primary job is just to solely entertain students, right? So for example, one of them is called Student Productions, and they'll do everything from movie nights to during finals week. I know last semester they brought in masseuses and they brought in aromatherapy physicians just to make sure the students are a little bit more distressed. So we have a whole bunch of things going on campus every single day. Weekends obviously is not as busy, but as Kevin said, we are in the heart of a city, so there's always something to do.
Now,
Also, I'm sorry.
oh, Stacey, sorry.
If you have a library card, which the library is just around the corner here, you can get into any of the museums that are just 2 blocks from our campus for free. We have the aquarium that's nearby. Curtis Hickson Park is right across the street, and I live about 18 miles from here. I actually live over by the beach, but occasionally I'll bring my dogs down when there's a festival here at the park. We have some of the best food trucks. And when I lived up north, food trucks were known as roach coaches. But here in Tampa, we have got some awesome food trucks. Mr. C's Grilled Cheese is the best food truck. But there are some great food trucks. I love going to hockey games. Different events at Amalie Arena are fantastic. But when they have festivals at this park over here, they usually have live bands. But there's just a lot of fun festivals, I find. And sometimes in the spring, I'm like, if I go to one more berry festival, I'm going to turn into a berry. But there's just a lot of cool things going on.
Yeah, I know in Curtis Park, they always do Zumba classes in the park because we can see it from where we hammock. And they have yoga classes too. They're always playing music. They have all the colorful lights all over the Riverwalk. So there's always like fun, free things to do that are right next to campus.
So Stacey, I think you'd probably be best at answering this. Are there any study abroad programs that are related to forensic science?
Yes. So the study abroad for forensic science, and I would love to tell you why it is in Croatia, but I have no idea. But the forensic science study abroad program is in Croatia. I can't tell you why. I only know that that's specifically where it is. And I know that because the vice president for enrollment, his daughter did that program. Beyond that, I can't tell you why. The other thing that I will tell you is that we do work with the Tampa Police Department for both forensic science and for our criminology majors. In addition to that, if you're interested in criminology and criminal justice, the chief of police was a graduate, and I say was because she is now the city of Tampa mayor. So we also work with the CIA, the FBI, DEA, and ICE for internships. So if you are interested in the field of criminology, forensic science, couple of the places where we do have internships. And I see another question on here. Which are your top majors? Almost every single year, and I've been here 21 years at UT, finance is always in the top 3. Biology is almost always up there. Communication, it's always the top 3, top 5. Criminology has been moving up. The fast moving or ones that are quickly moving to the top, cybersecurity seems really popular. Nursing is always very popular. We're ranked the #1 nursing program in the nation with 100% pass rate on the NCLEX exam. So those are some of the more popular majors. I see somebody has just asked, can you tell me a little bit about the math program? Is actuarial sciences available at UT? As of the fall of 2020, actuarial sciences is available at UT. Prior to 2020, it was just a math major. Now it is actuarial sciences. Also, what kind of business is at University of Tampa? So our College of Business is AACSB accredited, and within the College of Business, there are several majors. But Kevin graduated from the College of Business and is now doing the MBA program. So I'm going to let Kevin tell you all about the College of Business.
Yes, myself and Joe are actually part of the College of Business. In terms of the College of Business, best thing to say is you have to kind of just pick what your concentration is going to be if you want to do one of the business fields. So those will be, I think also just to answer the question, actuarial science is not part of the College of Business. That's probably important to point out, but neither is math. But if that's kind of your speed, you know, statistics, economics, finance, accounting, you have a lot of different options with regards to which specific concentration you want to do. For my 4 years, it was finance. So I was international business and finance in undergrad. And yeah, the best thing I think, and Joe can continue on this, but you kind of have a good broad base for your first 2 years in terms of figuring out what you want to do, because we all take the same foundational classes. But then from there on, once you start specializing, you'll get more into what you really want to.
Yes, I have a specialization in entrepreneurship, and we have a state-of-the-art entrepreneurship center. I think we briefly showed it today in the presentation, but we have everything from the founder of Salt Rock, which is a huge accounting firm, to people who've been on Shark Tank coming in within the actual entrepreneurship center to speak. We also do host entrepreneurship residents, which are literally just people who own very successful businesses in the Tampa Bay area, and they'll just sit there literally for days or weeks or months at a time, waiting for students just to come in and saying, hey, my name is so-and-so, I would love to be able to collaborate, or who do you know in this certain field that can help me accelerate my business or accelerate your overall network of people. So there are so many doors that can be opened within not only the College of Business, but the awesome amenities and facilities we have that are part of the College of Business, and in my case, the Entrepreneurship Center.
Perfect. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody. So we are just about at the end of our session. I want to thank everyone for joining us, as well as our panel of students. And want to also let you know that if you are interested in having an individual Zoom session, please feel free to contact me. I don't see a way to post my phone number or information, so I'm just going to speak it to you very slowly. My phone number is 813-257-3130. Again, that number is 813-257-3130. I look forward to hearing from you. You can also find me on our website at ut.edu. Feel free to email me. You can also schedule an individual Zoom meeting with me. But I look forward to working with you in the upcoming year. And if you would like to speak with students in a particular major, I can also arrange that for you. But I want to thank you for your time this afternoon. And again, thank the students and Mariana for hosting this meeting.
And I would like to thank Stacy, her panelists, and all the families and students that have joined us this afternoon. Remember, this session was recorded, as was all the other sessions, and you can find this at NewJerseyACAC/virtual. Please, if you'd like, you can sign up for additional sessions that will be occurring during the course of this week. Thank you again. Stacy, great job. Panelists, you did a wonderful job. Have a great afternoon.
Bye-bye.
Shout out Megan,
Bye.
we appreciate the support.
Thank you, guys.
Hi, thank you.